Welcome to Barefoot in America. Today we are joining you from Kanab, Utah. Carl and I are on a journey this summer to film in half a dozen states as we make our way to my hometown, Augusta, Missouri, and then we'll be filming again on our way back to Sedona, Arizona. So would love for you to join us daily as we take this trek across the beautiful USA. And last night after work, we drove to Kanab, Utah to start off our vacation, and we just pulled off to a place that said I have to think for a moment, Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab, Utah. We don't know much about it because it's early and they're not open, but we parked the car, found a trail, and bringing you this yoga practice today from the southern corner of Utah. So take a moment to just sit nice and tall on your mat. We're going to do some stretching, some strengthening, and some balancing, and we'll just start with a little bit of centering, grounding, and a warm-up. So just let your hands rest on your lap, palms up, and maybe connect your thumb to your index finger, creating a mudra. Find an easy cross-legged position that works for you. And take the time to really center in to that place inside of you that you call home. Sitting tall and beautifully with a long spine, a tucked chin, lengthening the crown of your head to the sky, rooting your pelvis to the earth, and finding somewhere in between your center. Take a handful of deep cleansing breaths slowly in and out of your nostrils. Remembering that there is space to pause at the end of every inhale and at the end of every exhale. Feel your breath flowing in and out. Quieting the mind for yoga, focusing on breath and the sensations of the body. And bringing hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra, take a moment to set an intention for your yoga practice. A gentle bow of the head, palm to palm, thumbs to chest, chest to thumbs. And let that intention be something for the larger world, something for someone else. Release your hands, open your eyes, flutter them open. We're going to come to standing and do mostly a standing practice today. If you have two blocks, great. If you don't, no worries. And especially if you're familiar with yoga, you'll be able to do this sequence without blocks. But if you have them, keep them handy. We're just going to start with some half sun salutes. In slow motion, if you're new to yoga, we're going to do it slow enough that it's perfect for you to join us. Feel your feet on the ground, toes pointing straight ahead. Take a moment to really root through your feet. Feel the strength in your legs. Let your arms rest at your side. Shine your palms forward. Tuck the chin, lengthen the crown of the head to the sky, standing tall in mountain posture. And as we raise your arms, you can take any angle you want. I love this angle just slightly out to the side, slightly forward, where you can see your thumbs and your periphery. So here we go. Inhale, float the arms up where you can see your thumbs and your peripheral vision. Once you get to the top, really root your feet, pull in your belly, add a little bit of back bend looking to the sky if that's available to you. Exhale, lengthen your spine, bend from your hip joints, go as far as you can from your hips until your hamstrings force you to round out to the forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, press through the legs, lengthen the spine, flat back posture. Exhale, refold to rise, soften your hips and knees, lift your head and your heart, float the arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. I'm coming to the top of the mat for just the profile view. Here you go. Inhale your arms down and out and overhead, thumbs in your peripheral vision. Exhale, lengthen your spine, hinge from your hips, swan dive forward, round the back once your hamstrings require it. Hands to shins or thighs, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, soften hips and knees, lift your head and your heart, float the arms up. Volcano at the top. Exhale, hands to heart. One more, just like that. Inhale your hands down to the side, float them up and overhead, thumbs in the peripheral vision. Root the feet, lengthen the spine, a little back bend if you like. Exhale, hinge from your hips, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart with breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right back where we started. We're going to add chair posture for the half sun salute and Namaskara A B. Inhale your arms down and out and overhead, thumbs in the periphery. At the top here, bend your hips and knees nice and deeply. Thighs kind of hug midline, belly pulls in, heart lifts, sink, sink, sink. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Drop your bum, find your way back to chair pose. Feel your strength here and push all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale your arms down and float them overhead, thumbs in the periphery at the top. Add a little bit of back bend. Exhale, sink into your chair. Take a breath in it. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, drop your seat. Float the arms up. Exhale. Inhale in it, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more like that. Inhale your arms down and out, float them overhead. Exhale, have a seat in your chair. Inhale in it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Drop your seat. Inhale, arms up, chair. Exhale in it. Inhale all the way up to your back bend, volcano. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale the arms down and out and overhead. Exhale, have a seat. Inhale in it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And this is where we're going to grab our blocks for Parsvottanasana, runner stretch. Step your left foot back. 45-degree angle of the foot. Feet are hips width apart. Blocks a side of the right foot. Take a moment to level your pelvis, to really lengthen your spine. And then hinging from your hips, fold towards the right leg. Eventually let your head bow. Do your best to keep both legs straight and strong. Take a couple breaths in it, giving ourselves time to let things open up and soften. And with each passing breath, maybe melt into it a little bit more. Inhale, lengthening, creating space in your body. Exhale, soften and surrender into the shape. And simply do your best. Know that perfection does not exist. Adjust the feet as needed. But most importantly, keep lengthening your spine and doing your best to keep your pelvis square. When you square the pelvis, that's when you get the really juicy stretches in your hips and legs. This is the exact same foot position for warrior one. So staying in this foot position, grab a block, place it between your hands. Bend your right knee and feel the strength in your legs. Float your arms up, block between the hands. Sink into your front knee as deeply as you comfortably can. Knee ideally right over the ankle. Press through your back heel. Pressing through the back heel spirals the pelvis forward. Inner thighs hug midline, belly pulls in, heart lifts. Reach, reach, reach to the sky. And if you're not using the block, just reach your hands to the sky and maybe spiral the pinky fingers inward. Feel your strength in Warrior One. We did the stretch, now the strength. Staying for a couple more deep cleansing breaths. Focused breaths in and out of the nostrils. Then we're going to lower the block down. We're going to take the blocks forward about torso's length. And from that torso's length forward, shift your weight to your right foot. Float the left leg up. Do your best to level your pelvis. Push your left foot straight back. Lengthen out of your spine for Warrior Three. And if you prefer not to do it with blocks, that's great. Blocks definitely help us work on the alignment. And if you're using the blocks and want a greater challenge, float the right arm up. Reach out of the right arm just as you're reaching back with the left leg. Feel both the right arm and left leg hugging the midline, creating that long line of energy. Exhale the left foot down. Forward fold. Drop your seat, float your arms up to chair. Exhale in it. Inhale to volcano. Exhale, hands to heart. Other side. Inhale your arms down and out and overhead. Exhale, have a seat in your chair. Take an inhale in it. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, blocks back by your feet. Step your right foot back, 45-degree angles of the foot. Both legs as straight as you can get them. Feet are hips width apart, right to left. Pull your right pelvis forward, left one back slightly to level it off. Lengthen your spine. Feel the hinging from your hip with the straight, strong legs. I really have to focus on getting my front legs straight. I have some tightness in my hamstrings. And it's never about forcing, it's just about doing your best. So as you lengthen the legs, lengthen the spine, you create this deep stretch in your hips and legs. Let the breath flow easily in and out of the nose. Let your focus be on the breath and the body, knowing you're connecting with spirit. And then we're going to transition to Warrior One. If you have a block, you're welcome to bring it with you. Bend your left knee nice and deeply. Press through your right heel. Feel the foundation of your legs. Block between your hands. Float the block up. And come to Warrior One. Sink into your left knee, getting your left knee stacked over your ankle to the best of your ability. Pressing through the back corner of the right foot helps spin the right pelvis forward so that the pelvis is square to the top of the mat. Low belly pulls in, creating a foundation in your legs and pelvis. And from there, we root to rise up, lengthening the spine, lifting the heart, maybe gazing upward. And feeling how the legs are just sinking in two different directions, opening us up. Take a couple more breaths in the posture. Hands holding that block firmly to lengthen the arms. And next we'll transition to Warrior Three. Exhale the block down. Take the blocks forward about a torso's length in front of your foot. Shift your weight to the left leg. Float the right leg up. Level your pelvis. Do your best to press out of the right foot, creating a level pelvis, a straight, strong left leg holding you. And if you want more, lift your left arm up, reaching out of the left arm just as you reach back with the right leg. Breath flowing easily. And breath being your guide, because if you're trying too hard, you'll certainly hold your breath. So always just take it to the level that works for you. Exhale the right leg down, forward fold. Drop your seat, inhale the arms up, chair. And then exhale in it. Inhale, press all the way up to volcano. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale your arms down to your sides, stand in mountain just one last time for this practice today. Feel the strength and length you've created in your legs, your spine, your mind, the openness of your heart. And with the feet rooted, inhale the arms out to the side, thumbs in the peripheral vision. One last time, reach to the sky. Look up if you like. Add that little bit of back bend as you pull in your low belly. Exhale, have a seat in chair. Sit nice and deeply. Take a couple breaths in at this time. Gazing ahead, pulling the belly in, arms lifting. And if that's too intense, bring hands to heart and stay just a little bit longer. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Step back to all fours. Take your knees wide like the mat. Big toe knuckles touch. Sit back to child's pose. Give yourself a posture to surrender into. And if you like to use a block under your forehead, great. If your forehead reaches the ground, awesome. And if it's somewhere in between, stacked palms or stacked fists may serve you well. Feel yourself softening, melting, letting go. Transition to all fours. You can crisscross your legs and roll and lie down on your back or get there how you need to. But take a moment to just lie on your back for Savasana. I'm going to stay seated with you all, but take that time for yourself. And with yourself lying on your back, extend the legs where they can relax. Let the arms relax. Let the arms drift from your body where the palms face skyward. Feel yourself lying there. This moment to completely let go. And still staying present with your center. This full surrender of the body. Or we let go of everything that's ever occurred in our life so that we can awaken anew to the mystery of life that lies before us. Let the breath be more and more natural. Let the body melt into the earth. Feel the gift of Father Sky. And then go somewhere deeper within you, that most authentic part of you, as you rest in Savasana. Namaste.